Since April of last year, more than 300 families have attended virtual support groups through the Lighthouse for Grieving Children.
Losing a loved one is hard at the best of times, but during COVID, that really is compounded. The feeling of isolation, the feelings of grief, and the loss of any sort of normalcy to people's lives. So it really is imperative that we keep running these groups and that we are still there for grieving children and their families.
Through the pandemic, they've seen more engagement from grieving teenagers and added additional support groups to help meet the need.
You know, it's already quite isolating being a teenager. And I think the additional isolation of losing somebody, of not being able to connect with your peers, not going into school, but having that connection every second week and just knowing that you're in the same boat with other people has been a huge advantage for them.
With no government support and their major fundraiser canceled last year because of the pandemic, they're excited to open registration for their first virtual fundraisers this year.
So on the 30th of April, we are hosting our first fundraiser of the year. It's a John McDermott concert. John McDermott is a well-known Canadian tenor, and he's pre-recording a concert with his band for the Lighthouse. It will be live streamed, and everybody who participates will receive a 3-course meal from Spencer's at the waterfront in Burlington. It will be hand delivered to their door with a bottle of wine. And the idea is to bring the community together to listen to the concert whilst at the same time fundraising for Lighthouse.
If a concert isn't your thing, you also have the option to strap on your running shoes for Lighthouse.
So this year we wanted to try and bring the community together to show that grief is a national issue. It's a global issue, but here in Canada, obviously, it's a national issue. And so we've called this Lighthouse to Lighthouse, and we're amalgamating all the kilometres from our participants to try and reach from one side of the country to the other, which is fantastic. So the idea is that the run will be open for a whole month from the 15th of May till the 15th of June. And during that time, people can either choose to do the traditional 5-kilometre, or they can register to do 10 kilometres, 50 kilometres, or even 100 kilometres during that window. And I must drop into conversation, Nikki, that we've had our oldest registration is from a 99-year-old in Alberta at the moment. And she's pledged to do a kilometre walking on her walking machine at home every day throughout the period. And so that's fantastic. Yeah. So every year it is our largest fundraiser, and our goal this year is $150,000 fundraising. And if we're able to reach that goal, one of our very generous donors has offered to unlock $75,000 to add to that. So we're really hoping that we can get everybody together, that people can walk as a family or walk with their friends. They can rollerblade, they can paddleboard, they can do however they want their kilometers. And yeah, as I say, we're hoping to engage the whole community.
To learn more or register for either event, go to grievingchildrenlighthouse.org. Reporting for Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.